Good morning from camp. We just got here last night about 9 o'clock and popped up the tent. Hi, camp buddy. I don't know what you want, buddy. Better look out. The weenies are going to have you for lunch. Bye-bye. Go on. You don't want to get eaten. Psst. Hello. Starting to get some sun, so I'm going to move the weenie couch into the sun. Just kind of drag it around until, they're in a sunbeam because, of course they like the sun versus the shade. Nice and toasty. Oh, yeah. Okay, this right here, this is what I grew up with. This is the Pacific Northwest. And this is what so many of our trails look like. And I'm going to be honest, I grew up in settings like this, playing in creeks just like this when I was a kid. And so for a long time, this was kind of boring to me, believe it or not. I love living in the desert. But coming back here and seeing this is just, it brings me back to like my childhood, and this is home. It seems very special now, and I love all of the moss on the trees. Let me show you. I just love moss. It's just so cool, and it's everywhere here. And this moss is probably a couple inches thick. And it goes all the way up the tree. These are two of my favorite Northwest flowers. Number one is actually these, bleeding hearts. A lot of you might have these in your garden. My mom actually grew them in our garden too, that's when I first fell in love with them, but they actually grow wild here in the Pacific Northwest. And then these are trilliums. I believe they are threatened or endangered, but they are native to the Northwest also. This is what's called a nurse log. Let me know if you have them where you live. But anyway, it's a log. You can see the shape of it. A tree that fell and started to rot, and it was covered in moss and dirt and leaves. And so things started to grow out of it. There's salal. This is the beginning of a huckleberry bush. This is a sapling, a little tree. I think it's a fir tree, Douglas fir probably. It'll grow real big. It'll grow off this log. More just native plants. I can't remember the names of all of them, but definitely a lot of moss. But anyway, I think nurse logs are pretty cool. I mean, I don't know a lot of other places that have them besides, for those of you that don't know, the Pacific Northwest, Washington State specifically, and also Oregon, is divided into, getting some good grass, divided into two parts. Really, it's a third and 2/3. And 1/3 of the state is green like this. And there are certain areas like here, south of Mount Rainier, and especially over on the Olympic Peninsula where I grew up, is actually a rainforest. And so I know nurse logs are very common out here, and they may be on the East Coast where it's also green. But anyway, a lot of people don't know about them, and I just think that it's cool to see. You got it. Come on. You guys got it. You guys got it. We've stopped in a little town. It's about 4:15. I say a little, it's actually bigger than the town we live in. But anyway, I'm not sure where we're going to camp tonight. We're looking for a dispersed camping. It's time for the dogs to eat and have a break. We've been driving about 4 hours already today. So I'm at the park. They're on so they can roll in the grass and smell things and go potty and all the stuff. While I look on my phone and see where we're going and see if I can find an area where there's likely dispersed camping about an hour away. So we came down this dirt road because the dirt dispersed.com said there was dispersed camping down here. So there was actual like this like campground. Turns out there's not. Maybe a long time ago there was. But anyway, managed to find this spot, and it's mostly level for the rooftop tent. I always have to check side to side and front to back to see if it's level. And this is sometimes I don't bring levelers with me. I've just always looked for places that are level. But this is about as good as you get. So this is where we're going to camp for the night. And there are actually, I don't even have to set up my Starlink because there's a few bars of service. My morning camp garbage pickup before I leave camp. I always do some garbage pickup. Leave the site better than you found it, right? I don't always pick up everything. It depends on what it is. Like, I don't know. I saw a mouse last night. It's probably eating those beans. It's not technically garbage. I mean, they'll biodegrade. It's garbage, but because it's human stuff. But anyway, I just look around. Oh, there's another one. Just pick up a few things, at least, because then I feel like I'm doing my part. This is a free campsite, so it's nice if it's not completely trashed, I guess. This is pretty clean as a free campsite goes. I'd like to keep it that way.